Yo, it's Keep It Real, and we out here keeping it real. It's your boy Marvo.
It's your boy Lorenzo.
And today, we're going to try something new. We're going to try and reduce the length of our clips, try and keep it interesting. But we're going to be continuing on from our previous topic, sex and relationships. This is part 2. So, let's kick off. First question, does body count matter? And we're going to be talking about male and female sides as well.
You see, when it comes to this topic, it's a bit of a controversial one. If a female has a high body count, it just says to me that it's a bad thing.
Why is that?
Because generally for a female, it's easier to acquire a man compared to the other way around.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Imagine a club scenario. Generally, to be honest, I think it's a case of, because there's less girls than guys in a club. But generally, looking at it in a general perspective, a lot of men attempt to talk to a girl, whereas not many girls would try and talk to a guy. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, see, that's partly true as well, yeah.
Mm.
I see also, like, I've had a lot of women, they've told me as well, they're like, it's not fair how a man can have sex with as many people as he likes and he's seen as something so great, but when a woman does the same, she's treated as a slut.
It's kind of peak when you look at it in that way, but obviously you can see why that's the case.
Yeah, but see, the reason why, like, that is the way it is because with women, they've got more options. Like, for an average woman, she's got, like, thousands, probably millions of men after her. But for a guy, that number is not as high.
You're making all these women think
guy,
like,
yeah.
Millions? Right, you gotta be serious, bro.
Okay, well, it depends which part of the world you go, but...
Some of them are thinking, listening, like, is he serious?
Listen, don't boil it too much. Nah, but yeah.
No, on the real
point
note,
I'm trying to make is, like, for an average woman, she's seen highly by society compared to the average male.
Correct.
And this can be seen, for example, right, Tinder. On a day, let's say an average woman, she might get about 100, 200 matches. For an average guy, he's lucky if he even gets 3.
Crazy
Obviously,
numbers.
It just depends on, like, I know, but it depends on, like, looks as well and stuff, you know. It's just those sort of things. But on a general, it's just that there's more men just sort of seeking, like, women, because I think it's just more men are driven by sex. And then with women, it's more sort of valuable, like, relationships and taking care, you know, that sort of thing. But
Yeah, see, that side, I don't really understand it as well, because from my past experience, women are sort of more horny than men in general.
you need to be introducing me to more women like this, fam.
But you know, women can keep it on a low key. When men are like sexually attracted, they put all the cards out there.
Yeah. All of them out. Listen, I think with
I feel like I'm blowing shots at someone. We'll leave it there. But coming back onto the topic, does body count matter? If you're a male and you have a high body count, I feel like it just says that you're doing a lot of good things, and it's not. I don't really think it should be seen as a bad thing. Whereas if a female has a high body count, yeah, it can generally put people off. But there are certain circumstances which we'll get onto where we'll discuss more about this.
Okay, but like let's make this more personal, yeah? For you, okay, your future wife or whatever, what body count are you looking for her?
In an ideal world, 2 to 3 guys in a lifetime.
In her lifetime, yeah.
Until I marry her.
Okay, I'd say they're probably the same, but obviously it depends on, you know, sometimes you might find the woman of your dreams and her body count might not match that sort of expectation, but, you know, that's just life, and I feel like...
Yeah, I guess you should be open, but obviously, if she's done a lot of bad things in the past, look at it from a different perspective. Like, is she willing to change for the better now, or is she still going to, you know, go back to her bad ways? Let's just put it that way.
But do you feel like someone should get out of their system before they start into something more serious.
Possibly, yeah. But obviously, people might not be comfortable getting it out like that straight away as well.
That's true.
So you got to give it time. But obviously, like I said, if a person's willing to change, because everyone makes mistakes, you got to be honest. And if people are trying to, focus on the relationship and not trying to move on to people, then I think
So what you're telling me is, you'd wife someone that's banged about 20 guys?
if it was a dream girl, yeah, hell yeah. If she was willing to change.
I mean, people will be willing to change, but...
Like, I'm talking, like, ideal situation, 2 to 3 guys. But obviously, I'm willing to put up with, like, 20 if she's the right one for me, if I feel like that.
guess that's fair enough. I mean, that's fair enough. So what you're trying to say is body count doesn't matter.
What I'm saying is, it does matter to an extent.
Okay, so that's plausible.
Let's just say you can't predict what's going to happen. But lower, the better, generally.
Okay. Is it yes or no?
Well, it's a maybe.
Let's just maybe. We'll leave it as that.
Yeah, we can't put,
All right, next question. Threesome. Let's talk about that.
Threesome, okay.
Lorenzo's favourite topic, by the way.
Yeah, can't lie. Love this topic. Well, let's just address this in 2 different scenarios. One if you're single, and one if you're already in a relationship.
Okay.
Both scenarios, in my opinion, I feel like it's not a bad thing if you're thinking of a threesome.
See, like, for me personally, threesome is something I do when I'm sort of single. I wouldn't bother with that in a relationship because, if you bring a third party in, then it can sort of disturb the sort of chemistry between you and your partner, I feel personally.
So, like, when you go to, like, a restaurant, for example,
yeah,
would you normally have, like, plain chicken or would you like spiced up chicken?
Obviously, it's spiced up chicken.
So exactly. So I feel like when you're in a relationship and you're looking for that threesome, it's like you're trying to add spice to the chicken. The chicken's plain right now.
Fam, you're talking shit.
No, honestly, the chicken.
Why are you comparing relationships to chicken, fam?
Because I'm just trying to because I feel like you like more the plain food, like the bangers and mash. You can have the peri chicken, but you want to go for the plain chicken breast. Don't make no sense to me.
You make no sense to me. Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, if I'll put it into perspective, it's good to add spice to your relationship and try and do things different. Because obviously, if you've been in a relationship for a long time, you're probably used to just doing the same old thing. And it's not fun no more, you know what I mean? It's like a business.
Okay, so Lorenzo's saying, it's good to spice up your chicken and rice, but I feel like...
Not just the chicken and spice. Put some spice on the broccoli as well.
Okay. You know what? I think I still do not agree with having a threesome in a relationship. I mean, this is between 2 people. Like, I feel... Trying to spice up... There's different ways to spice up.
No, I can't lie.
Man.
I've been diverting a little bit. So, obviously, if you're single, it's more than good if you're trying to have a threesome. And if you're in a relationship and if your partner is open to the idea of the threesome, then I think it's fairly normal.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fairly normal. I can't speak on everyone, but is it acceptable? And what we're going to say, we're saying yeah.
I'm saying yeah.
Okay, if both parties accept it, it's acceptable. Move on. Let's go to the next question. Yeah. Now, this is actually a question.
But don't feel guilty if you do it and then your man or whatever falls for the next person. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do it in a relationship. I'll do it when I'm single.
It can create conflict. So just be careful and just know that there's love involved before you do any of that thing.
Right.
Moving forward.
Right. This is a topic we found on Reddit. It's actually a post, right? Shut up, man. A post we found on Reddit, yeah. To summarize it, we looked at it and we cut it down to these 3 main points, okay? So this person is sexually attracted to their ex still. This person was the man that she lost it to, okay? She was with him for 10 months and then they broke up. And she's in a new relationship now, but she can't stop dreaming and thinking about her ex.
Fuck me.
What do you want to say to that, Lorenzo?
Obviously, I can see why she still has feelings for him. Because obviously, the person you lose your virginity to is, you know, a special person to you. Do you agree?
See, I can see that and I agree with it, but the thing is, I feel like if you're going to start a new relationship, you got to make sure that your past is left behind. You know, whatever feelings you have for your ex, that needs to be cut off. And I feel if you're going to enter a new relationship, like, you got to be completely, like, clear.
Obviously,
and be able to step into new
the
one.
story that she put up is a bit vague, though.
Yeah, because the thing is, I don't rate it when people are still hung up on their ex, but they try and use like a rebound sort of situation.
No, that story is a bit vague because she hasn't really mentioned if the feelings came
we've
back.
read the story, but these are the points.
No, but she hasn't mentioned if the feelings came back once she got with a new man or if they were already there previously. So I feel like she might have got with the new man, got to know him a little bit, and she started thinking, oh, this guy compared to the previous guy is nowhere near. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that, but
so it's like she misses the old person because she had better chemistry with him.
I see. I mean, that's fair enough, but the thing is, yeah, if you feel that way anyway, if there's the beginning or the start of the relationship or throughout, well, mainly in the beginning, this applies to, but if you feel that way, then you should cut the relationship as soon as possible. Because why should you drag someone else into it? What, just to make you feel better? Like, is that right? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, like, real world stuff is more complicated and that gets more complex, but I feel like you shouldn't, you know, try and ruin someone else's life just to sort of make you feel a little bit better. I feel like you should deal with it yourself. Find something to focus on. Like, you just cope with it. Why are you trying to get into a relationship? Why you got sexual interest in your partner?
Oh, why are you blaming her? She's just feeling a bit lonely, isn't it?
True, okay.
She was feeling a bit lonely. She wanted, you know.
You know what I think, yeah? A new partner,
quick fix
he ain't hitting it right. He ain't giving a good beat. She's missing the X.
See what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say to you. You know, like, she left the old man. She got with a new man. Obviously, she wanted a quick fix. But when he was giving it to her, obviously, it wasn't as good as the old guy. So, yeah, she wanted to go back to him and, you know, experience a bit of what she missed out for a while. I don't blame her.
Yeah, you know what? I think we've sort of addressed everything here. We talked about what needs to be talked about. And
on that note, we're going to finish off part 2. Obviously, if you have any questions, share it as well.
So, yeah, please share it.
Share it with people that you know want to hear this sort of topics. Because I know it's going to help out millions of people out there. And it's not getting to the millions right now, but it will do with your sharing.
Yeah, that would really help. But yeah, thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for listening.
You're mumbling, bro.
Yeah, because I can't believe you sometimes, Lorenzo, I've got to say. But yeah, thanks for.
But keep it real.
Yeah.
Try and have them threesomes. Keep your body count high. Know if you're a girl. And on that note, we're gonna end it here.
Stay tuned.
Yo, it's your boy Marvo. If you like what you heard, please drop a like and comment down below. Subscribe to us to keep up to date with future content. We'll be dropping a video every week. Further on in the series, we'll start taking questions from the public. So if you have any lifestyle questions or if you need of any advice, hit up the email address on the screen right now. I'm out, and we'll keep it real for the next time. Stay tuned.